I'm John. Smash my likes, subscribe to my channel. Any comments are welcome here. I'm going to talk about 9/11. Where were you at? That's my message right now. I'm not preaching to you guys. I just want to ask a simple question. Where I was at, I was in school. I remember lock the windows down. Said some of the speaker. Shut. Locked all the doors. Afraid of what's going to happen next. We saw towers get hit by planes. One south tower and north tower. One tower fell. A little bit after the other tower fell. Before that, firemen, mostly workers, rushed into these buildings. Did not know the danger of what's going to happen that bloody day. My thoughts and my prayers with them families. I don't care, it's so many years later. They'll never be forgotten. The 9/11 heroes who rushed in the towers will never be forgotten, not in my heart. I just remember a story my grandma told me, or something she said to me before she passed, or last time I saw her. She said, if you can do one thing, what will you do in life? That's what I'm asking about it. What will you do in life if you get one thing to live for? If you had died tomorrow, what will you live for? What was one thing to everybody remember you by? Because me, I haven't figured that out yet. But years going by, I still trying to figure that out. What she mean by that meaning? If you had one thing, what would that thing mean to you? If you had one day to live. If you say you get killed tomorrow in a car crash, or airplane crash, or a natural disaster, what would you do if you had known you had one day left? Will you sing, draw, make movies? What will you do? Me? I make movies. Something that can make me happy. By losing my dad 7 years ago and making my movies, it helped me inspire other people. Maybe they're going through the same thing and don't have to go through all that heartache, the grief like I went to. But there is other families out there. I thank you guys in my heart. Everyone left a good, nice woman comment. I would appreciate every one of you guys. God bless my that. A lot of people don't know everything about me. Some other things you guys don't know about. When I was a teenager, I was taken away from my mom because she was unfit that time. I don't blame my mom for anything. It was not her fault. Me and my sister went to foster care. I never told nobody about this because these memories haunt me the rest of my life. That day it changed one of my lives. It was the scary part going to foster care or stay at home was not when you go see your mom and dad. I was just a teenager at the time, scared, crying. I felt I was alone that time. At that time I had nobody to turn to. I don't know anybody. Only one I know that time was my father. He lived in a different state because my mom took us, me and my sister, down to Texas to meet another man, you want to say. But I don't, like I said, I don't hold nothing against my mom. I love her deeply. I know the Bible says honor your father and mother. I know I'm not perfect. I'll admit that right now to everybody. I had a lot of heartaches. My grandma passed away in 97. But I remember one thing she said before we actually left Michigan was, she told my dad, you ever leave, don't come back. I want to know why she would say that something to my dad. To this day, I've never known because he passed away. a lot of secrets my dad had went with his grave. It's kind of hard to not knowing the things. But I do know one of the stories is, another story is of my dad, long time ago before I was born. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm going to tell my dad's part of the story right now. He was working in a grain bin. A tragedy had struck. He was painting the upper part of the grain bin when he fell. He fell 100 stories, hit the dirt, broke every bone in his body. Somehow, the doctors told him he cannot walk again. But a miracle has occurred. My dad has survived and walked again. I don't know how long it took him for that. Years later, my brother, me, and my sister was all born a year apart. I know I don't speak a lot to my sister, but you just have to forgive. The best thing to do is forgive. If you're a family member or friend, the best thing to do is forgive them, because you still have the guilt in your heart, yes, but what I'm saying is you still have that agony and pain. It will go away eventually by forgiving them. Another story of my dad was in Oklahoma a long time ago. Him and his first old lady was out for years later after they get votes and all that. But in a way, one of the other stories is my dad and hell at the time saw a tornado hitting for them. Only thing that saved their lives was holding on gas pumps. I don't know how big a tornado was or anything. I've been through hurricanes, forest fires, house fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, dust storms, you name it. He went through, I think, one earthquake and a couple floods. But I just want to explain to everybody. These tombstones I visit, there's more just visiting a tombstone or a cemetery. I'll tell you why. There's a story behind each and every one of them. Like here in West Plains, Missouri, there's a tombstone dedicated over 20 people who had perished in 1928 fire. I was wondering why these things ever happened to some good people, like 9/11. Is this a sign from God? I can't tell you. What I can tell you, all these violence going on in the world nowadays. What happened to the love? So sad. You can't have your kids in school no more. How safe is that? Isn't it family the most important thing? Keeping your family safe? And don't have to worry about someone getting killed over a shooting at a school? Come on, you know that's nonsense. As a pastor, or even if somebody is out there as a family grieving over the Florida shooting, it's really a shame you see a family going through that, the heartache, the community going through that grief because of a body or somebody does something wrong and hurts that community. Now they have listen to each other and try to hopefully repel that hurt from them. I remember down in Texas, I had a lot of good friends. I can tell you stories by everything. I remember my grandma very well because I was young and stupid, I guess. At that time, I was doing front flips off my grandma's chair and to the coffee table. And I got in trouble from my grandma. And none of this and that, I put my hand in a ring wash machine. Yes, it hurts, but at that time I thought it was fun because I was young and stupid. And I did not know what from right to wrong till later in the years I go up. I remember my dad, it was in Tennessee before, or I guess when I was young, I don't remember it, but that called my dad, my mom, they visited a old farmhouse built in 1800 from the Civil War. That's a long time ago, fucking early 80s. I don't know, it was before I was born or after I was born, but anyway, my dad supposedly went up to the 3rd floor, saw blood pouring down from the walls. When it comes to what he said, he ran for his life. He would never go back in there. The owner made a deal with my mom and dad. If they would stay there and maintain it and stuff, he could have it. But my dad didn't want it. It was too much. The main floor, the 2nd floor of the house was cool and stuff, but my dad didn't want it. It had several fireplaces, a lot of bedrooms and everything. I hope you guys like this. If you guys like my videos, I'll do more of them different each time. God bless. Talk to you guys later. So I put copper on the walls right here, you see? Put top and stuff to kind of keep warm in here. Oh.